Alright, anyone up for a challenge? I don't know what I'm going to call this project, but apparently it's a 1956 split window combi, 3 windows down the side, and this is what's left of the undercarriage. And I'm going to attempt to rebuild the whole lot from scratch. You know, these old cars, when they're pretty rusty like this, there's a lot of work to pull them apart, but considering there's nothing there, I think I've saved half my work. And this is the other part of it. So this is the rest of the car. Here's the front. That's where I would be sitting, about here. As you can see, it's pretty much totally stuffed. This is a barn door, so it doesn't slide open at the side. Got the 2 barn doors that pop open, so it's very early on, 1950s. I don't know the exact date, but I'm hoping to work that out relatively quickly. You can see there's the fuel cap cover, the rear vents, 1, 2, 3 windows. This is one of the barn doors here. Gotta watch, it's quite sharp. Keep cutting myself on all the rust. It's because I wear thongs everywhere. So a few of these windows are broken, but I did get a heap of old glass, and a lot of it's the old tempered glass that you really need, so I can probably get that cut quite easily. This is the tailgate. The old trafficators, that's the indicators for these cars. They just popped out. That's one side of it. And that's the rest of the gear, all rusty down the back there. So this is a combi. You see that's one arse end part of it. And that's the rest of it, sitting there. This is my challenge to myself. So these had the sliding windows, and pretty much everything's gone, as in gone, rusted away, but what I have is a perfect template, and most of the pretty intense edges are still fairly good, just mainly the flat stuff down the bottoms. It's all rusted out. So this is a true barn find. It was literally sitting beside a shed. Well, that's what we call a barn here in Australia, and it had corrugated iron from the shed leaning down onto the roof of the combi. So the combi formed a lean-to onto the shed. So this is a true barn find. It had been sitting there for over 50 years, hadn't moved. I spoke to the owner's son, and he was a fair age himself. So the guy was a fair bit of a hoarder, and this was one of his buses. I think he used this for parts for the one that he was driving, and this just ended up staying there. He had the back wheels up on Besser bricks, and sorry, these are the back wheels here, down there, and the front wheels were on wooden blocks which had rusted away. So what you're looking at is what I got delivered last night, and I can't find an ID tag anywhere, but down there, sorry, just there, you can just see it. There's a little tiny tag that says made in West Germany. Hopefully that's going to be enough for me to get this registered eventually, but I'm sure I can work it out. Anyway, I just wanted to show you.